Hello everyone, welcome to Fast Track on Herald Global. I am Saimik Sen. Joining us today, a popular actor, model and entrepreneur, Vatsal Sheth. Thank you so much for taking out this time for us. Welcome to Herald Global. First of all,
Thank you so much for getting me on board and getting this interview done. Thank you so much, man. It's a pleasure.
I would like to begin by asking you, Just Mohabbat made you a household name in the Indian television industry. How did you land the role?
Well, well, it's a long story. Actually, I don't know if you guys know, but I am a math student. I've got a degree in mathematics. Actually, my plans were a little different as far as career was concerned. I wanted to become a software developer, I was a geek boy back in school. I am a geek boy a bit now as well.
Okay.
But I always wanted to be a programmer. But what happened? Actually, I was studying with a friend of mine, and my friend's mom was a casting director for Just Mohabbat.
Sure.
And one fine day, she just comes and tells me that, listen, Vatsal, why don't you audition for Just Mohabbat? So I was like, Auntie, I mean, what's an audition? I didn't even know what an audition was. But to cut the story short, that's how I went for an audition and I finally got through. By the way, in Just Mohabbat, when they earlier casted me, I wasn't even playing Jay. I was, I think, one of the other friends. And then eventually they were like, oh, I think you're apt for Jay. And then, I got the part.
You made your television comeback with a thriller, Ek Hasina Thi. And
yes.
that the character was, grey in certain ways. So how did you prepare for the role?
Well, again, that just happened. A very dear friend of mine, Siddharth Malhotra, who's a very big director. He actually he asked me to do this Ek Hasina Thi, and I was like, Siddharth, I have done Just Mohabbat, Tarzan, very good boy image, and this was actually a grey character, and I'd never ever done something like this. So Siddharth, first of all, it's going to be very difficult for me to break my image and do something very different. On top of that, I was worried if the audience will accept me or not, because I don't have scars, I'm not tall, I'm not well built, things like that, which you typically see in a grey character. So Siddharth convinced me, and it was Siddharth, the director Rohit Chukraj, the channel. They were like, no, let's do it, and that's how it happened.
So, do you think the emergence of OTT has changed the entertainment industry? What is your take?
Well, it's not changed. I think it's. I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, the thing is that because of OTT coming in, there's a lot of content which has been absorbed. There are a lot of different content which has been coming. Earlier, a lot of content would not even release, and we wouldn't even know that where it is and how to watch it. But right now, there's so many platforms available for content to, for people to showcase the content. And
Sure.
I think it's a great thing. It's a great thing that, everybody has, like, you are no more restricted to see, usually in TV it used to be only on Sundays or Saturdays movie used to be releasing. Otherwise TV par picture nahi dikhte the. The only way to show your films or something like that was in a cinema hall, but now you can watch it on OTT. So I think it's a great thing. It's a boon.
Your big screen debut was Tarzan the Wonder Car. How was your experience working with Abbas Mastan?
It was one of the best experiences of my life. I mean, Tarzan the Wonder Car is still very, very close to me, and it's always going to be close to me. Abbas bhai, Mustan bhai, and Hussain bhai, they're like the sweethearts. They're so sweet, they're so nice. They knew that my first film, I was quite nervous, but they made sure that everything went well. They treated me like their own son, and till date, they are like they treat me like their own son. So I think it was one of the best experiences, and working with Abbas bhai, Mustan bhai, and Hussain bhai was just fantastic.
Okay, so your journey, let's talk about it. From Just Mohabbat to Adi Purush, how would you describe your journey?
Well, it's been a great journey. Journeys has had lots of ups and downs, lots of ups and lots of downs. But I guess I'm a very optimistic guy, and that's the way we should look at things. If journey was like a flat line, maza nahi aata tha, but when there is an up and then there's a down and then you want to go up. So it's great fun. And as you mentioned, from Just Mohabbat to Adi Purush, I'm very excited. Just Mohabbat was very, very different. And Adi Purush is very, very different. Although I can't really talk much about Adi Purush at the moment, but
Okay.
I'll tell you something that I am very, very excited, and I'm sure everyone who watches the film, they'll be like, "Great job, dude."
You have spent so much of time in the industry. I mean, like, quite a lot now. So with the rise of crossover cinemas like Loot Case and Lipstick Under My Burqa, do you feel the audience has evolved in today's time?
Well, I don't know about the audience have evolved or not. It's just that the audience have got an opportunity to see something else. Earlier it used to be, ये picture चली है comedy तो comedy बना comedy बना comedy. अभी horror चल रही तो you'll see like 10 other horror films happening.
Sure.
So right now if you want to watch something, you have an option. अभी इतने सारे options है that like it's an individual choice. Like for example, me, I love like films which are complete entertainers. For me personally, I like films. For me, definition of cinema, film, shows is basically entertainment. I personally don't like to go watch something and then learn something out of it. That like I've learned something out of this film. No, I don't. For me, cinema is not that. So for me, those cinemas work. But there are a lot of people who like to learn something. Like if they're spending 2 hours and watching something, they want to learn something. They want to take away something from it. So now there is a choice for everyone. Like, you want certain kind of cinema, there's there. If you want this cinema, it's there. If you want Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, everything is available.
You also made a debut in the Gujarati film industry with the movie Who Mari Wife. Yes.
Who Mari Wife, Husband. That's a tentatively working title.
Okay.
So that film is ready, and I think it's going to be releasing in Diwali. So I'm pretty hopeful that the audience will enjoy that film. I'm being in Gujarati. I've always wanted to do a Gujarati film.
Sure.
And for the first time, I've got an opportunity. So I'm very, very excited about the film. And I hope the audience loves it and the Gujarati audience accepts me
definitely
as a Gujarati actor.
Can you talk about a role which is very close to your heart?
Well, as I said, that all the roles have been very, very close to my heart, but there are a few of them which were very, very difficult as an actor to prepare. Like, one of the roles was this film called Hostel, which was directed by Manish Gupta. Sure. It was about college ragging.
Yes.
It was very, very difficult while we were shooting because we got to know what actually happened in hostels. It's not based on true stories, but it's based on small true incidents around happening. So that Karan, my character, it was very difficult for me. I don't know how to explain it to you. For an actor to prepare, to portray, it was a little difficult. Apart from that, even you mentioned Ek Hasina Thi was Shaurya Goenka was very, very difficult, for me to play Shaurya because I was doing something completely different.
Exactly.
And yeah, it was very, very different. Although I had a great cast, Simon, Sanjeeda, Ayub Bhai, they all were amazing. But as an actor, it was very, very difficult. Apart from that, as I say, I can't talk much about, but Adi Purush is something also like that, which was very difficult. So we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah, these are the few characters which I've played. All the characters from Jay of Just Mohabbat. Again, that was also very difficult because I was new. I didn't know, what acting was all about. I learned over there. All of us were like fairly new. I don't think so. It was all of us were, actually debuting, with a show. So that was also very difficult. And if you ask me which is closest to me, all these characters which I've played, I'm very proud of them, and all of them are very close to my heart. Okay. Because as an actor, I believe in giving 100% to anything and everything which I do. So whatever I'm doing, I actually give 100% to that. So that's why they are very close to me.
Post-pandemic, how is the work scenario right now?
Well, it's picked up. A lot of interesting things are happening. During the pandemic, it was slow. I think it was virtual shutdown for not only for me, but I think for everyone. Everyone who's watching, sabke liye, it was shut. But now things are opening up, things are moving. So looking at the brighter side.
Okay, my last question to you. Please tell us about your future projects.
Well, my future projects, as you know, I'm doing a film called Adi Purush, which I'm very, very excited. It's going to be releasing in January. Apart from that, my Gujarati film, which I'm also excited, we're not sure when it's going to be releasing, but hopefully it should come out in Diwali. Okay. Apart from that, I've done another film for Geo Studios. Sure. So that's one film, and and there's one film with me and Ishita. So me and Ishita, we are doing
Okay.
a horror film, which is going to be which we're going on floors by the end of this year, and I'm actually very excited about that also, because going to be working with Ishita after a long time, and it's a horror film. I'm very excited about that also.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vatsal. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.